We was doing everything like he was supposed to, and I told him, man, if you do everything, stay out of trouble, get the grades, I mean, you watch how you turn up. And then he get a funeral out of it. And it's like, man, that's not fair. You know, that's not fair to him, the family, to his friends. Everybody is just devastated. It was like, man, you know, it's like if he didn't make it, then people feel like, what are my chances? I mean, he never been to jail, 3-time MVP, Player of the Year, all city. Stanford was looking at him, Rutgers, West Virginia, Texas. I remember he told me, Dad, Texas came to the school to talk to me. I was like, oh, man, I'm so happy. I said, now you see what I'm saying? You believe me now? He was like, yep. I said, man, don't blow this. Don't blow this. He said, I'm not Dad. And then he ended up getting killed by a damn illegal alien.
We call those, we have society that calls illegal aliens here dreamers. But what about the dreams of American citizens like your son? I mean, he's an American all-star here. What about the dreams of young men like your sons? And from what I understand, your son was simply walking in the street. Pedro Espinoza was the illegal alien who had shot him, and he had a long criminal history. He was a known, documented gang member. Had an extensive juvenile record. He had an adult conviction already, and he should not have been here under any. There's no reason why he should have been here. And this is what was the tragic end. What do you think should be done with this? Because obviously, you know, in society, it seems that we are indulging people, especially if they are here illegally, who commit crimes. We always want to give them the benefit of the doubt at the expense of our own citizens, Mr. Shaw. What should be done?
They should, you know, right now we have a bill in the House of Reps, H.R. 1041. It's called the Jamiel Shaw Memorial Act. And what that does is report. I mean, we need to know where they are, where the crimes, if they've been deported, if they came back, how many times they've been deported. It's basically a legal alien crime reporting act. And that would go perfect with the new law they're trying to push called case law, because case law would say if you come back, you get 5 years just for coming back. And Jamiel's the Jamiel Shaw Memorial Act 1041 would give you the statistics to prove that, hey, you've been deported before, and now the citizens and the community who can know, hey, I know that guy, he's been deported. Call the police. You know, it's not right that we're put in danger just because they want the American dream. What about our American dream? We get the American nightmare, and they're like, oh, nothing to see here. You're going to die anyway one day, so, you know, it's okay. Just wait a minute. You know, we love that boy. That was our family. That was our heart. Now we have a new life that we have to get used to, living with death every day. Every time we go outside, we have to look. We can't leave the house without passing by the spot. We have a memorial down there with a picture and have a plaque and flowers every day for like 7 years. You know, it's like it never ends. There's no closure. The only thing we can do is protect us. That's why Donald Trump is resonating, especially in the black community, because we see all the carnage that's happening, all the memorials. We see it firsthand. We see all the jobs that are gone. We see the whole community changing. We see black politicians not doing nothing. It's like, wait a minute, when are we going to be heard? And now it seems like this is the time, you know. Donald Trump brought it out, and now they all have to talk about it. They don't want to. They don't want to. Even Republicans, they were gonna stab us in the back, make us think they were gonna do something, and now they're all going against Donald Trump because he's trying to do something. So it's like, what was you gonna do then? You were gonna trick us, make us think you're gonna have our back, get elected or something, and then do the same thing you've been doing, stab us in the back when we're dependent on you. That's all we have is these guys in Washington. If they won't help us, what do? Vigilante justice? Then we got to go to jail for that. So we have nothing.
What you are saying right now, Mr. Shaw, is, I mean, it's like listening to the voice of America right now, because that is and as you mentioned, there's a reason why that message from Trump in particular has been resonating so much, because no one is speaking out for the pain that these families have been going through, families like yours.